Hey guys, it's just me back again building another computer. This time we have the opportunity of using Paul and Peg's shop over at ABCentra Computers in Omro, Wisconsin. Let's check it out. Well, we're just about to take off. I don't know if I'll put this in, but we are headed out. So, time to turn off some lights, grab some stuff, and get on the freaking road. Yes!
Where did that food go, honey? Oh.
That one up there.
Do you need me to push this back?
That should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
And do the last one. This one's probably the easiest. Yeah, because it's just right in there. No issues whatsoever.
And then the other two I only just started, so you'll just go back and
Finish it.
Yeah.
Get it nice and tight. Doesn't fall out.
I mean, and it just really needs to be like, you know, tight to the case. It doesn't have to be like
Super tight.
He-Man in there.
That's good.
Yeah, it looks solid. It don't look like it's going anywhere.
Hopefully.
Cool. Alright. Perfect. Perfection.
Sack myself.
Did you? Alright. Nice guys.
I'm gonna get the motherboard.
Motherboard.
Do I press the side button or top one?
Top one.
Top one?
Yeah, I think it's currently going.
Looks like it's paused.
Okay.
Ready for a jump cut.
Okay. Satisfying.
Does it just pop right in?
Yep.
Wow.
However, it's also one of the places where there's the most unfinished sharp metals, so enjoy your sacrifice, blood sacrifice to the Mayan gods or whatever.
Blood for the blood god.
Yes. So I'm gonna try and see if we can't get that to go where it needs to go after we install. But also,
Not wanting to work for you?
not wanting to behave for me at all. It's annoying. Sometimes these things need to be taught a lesson.
People have died from taking this medication.
I know,
But if
right?
you want to look good in your coffin, take Tempura today.
Yes, right? I got an IO shield that's being a kind of a prick. Any thoughts? Other than hammer? I have an IO shield that's being a bit of a prick.
Yes, blunt force.
That's pretty much it. Brute force.
Yeah, brute force it in.
You're a
In a
shovelinum?
good way.
Yeah.
Yes, for some reason it's just not. Well, it definitely looks like it. Maybe it's a little bit out of shape, maybe?
I've had relationships like that, and brute force never worked for me, but, you know, I'm willing to apply it in this case.
In this case. Get it?
Yeah. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, brother.
Alright,
You
that's
shove the board in, that should push it the rest of the way.
Okay, then that's what we're gonna do. That shall be what we shall do. Because I know we ran into a similar issue with Lewis computer. The IO shield was where Jackson did not want to You got it in there, didn't you?
That's right.
You good?
Yeah, that's fine. Back problems. So, I start recording or?
Go for it. One stubborn IO shield and one strip standoff later. That's the one that was giving us fits last time, so we're gonna go ahead and screw that in first.
Yeah.
Boom. Next, more screws. All the screwing, all the screwing.
All of it.
All of that. I'll go here. Oh no, I'm not gonna go here. I lied. I'll go over there first.
Really jittery.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright, line up those two. Those are the ones that I'm really worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I'm worried about. Oh, those are screws. Goody.
That makes you a screw. I guess back to screwing another one.
Yes.
Another one.
I think what it was is I accidentally grabbed one of the power supply screws. There we go. And then we've got the 4 across the top, heading behind the RAM slots.
Alright.
Fucking can't really strip that freaking stand off. I'm so glad we're doing this here.
Yeah.
Well, I keep wanting to use that one there, but I have a screw that for sure matches that one right over there. I'll speed it all up, and then it'll just be like, very satisfying 30-second video.
Very satisfying.
5 hours later.
Screwing.
Mounting all of the motherboard parts.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
There is a joke in there somewhere.
One more screw?
One more screw?
One more.
Unfortunately.
Jesus.
Plugs everything back together, immediately starts up fire.
I mean, it's the worst that could happen.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, because of the weird shape of the board, we don't have anything holding that edge of the board up. But as long as, like Paul said, we keep some support when we put everything down, it should be fine.
Perfectly fine.
Everything will be good. Now, spaghetti sandwich time, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
There's one. So, that's power. That's a reset.
Zoom up in there.
Okay. Power's the red ones. Only thing that sometimes screws me up is putting them in backwards.
Backwards,
It does
yeah.
happen. Some of the stuff is polar, some of it's not. So that could be fun. But that's fine. Once we get everything all plugged together, we find out whether or not it's goofy or not. Or we did what I just did and missed the pin. Hold a second. That's actually, hold up. Why you gotta make sure you're looking at the labels on these, because that is the power switch, and I was trying to put the power switch on the
Wrong thing.
Wrong thing.
How's it going back here?
We're working on wiring up the front headers.
Yeah.
Plugging them in right now.
All right.
Had to replace a standoff because it was all cross-threaded. 2.
Okay.
And so now I have the power LED and the hard drive LED, which is all that's really left. I'm just double checking. Power LED 2 and 4. Power LED. Interesting. So the way they got this wired up, it's come with something completely different. Power LED 2 4. Which is right there. What the hell?
It's not working right.
1 and 3. Oh no, it's fine. It's just I was looking at trying to read it. The power LEDs over there, and I assume 1 and 3 are the hard drive LEDs. Yes, it's working. It's just I'm trying to read microscopic
Lettering.
screen print. Yeah. So if I read that correctly. You're looking at the orange one on the board here. Come on.
Got a good
Twitch. Yeah, it's going to be like a bunch of arm shots. Those guys, they'll go there. And then the green ones will be right here. The microscopic little bastards that they are. These things are fun. Guess they're 2. This little guy. I'm gonna turn this case a little bit, actually. Just so I can see what I'm doing, as I'm probably throwing my arm directly in your...
I got it. I got a decent angle.
Then, as long as I didn't screw anything up, it's just a matter of fitting peripherals, popping some stuff out of here, and running power.
Oh yeah.
To USB 4. Even though I really don't need to. It could go anywhere. Yeah. That should be all of that. And then this should be, if I'm not mistaken, which I've been mistaken before. Damn it. The speaker, which I don't think we're actually going to utilize in this build. Unless... Let's see front speaker, which is stupid. So this might just not get used in this build. So it's actually got one on board, so we won't need that. It'll beep on its own. This is just the media card reader and junk. Oh, that goes right there. We'll do some cable management a little bit later on. Just get all that stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
And that is literally everything except for drives, which I do need to ask Paul about. What's going to impact your product?
Something.
Everything.
Everything.
My life existence.
New revelations on the investigation into Hunter Biden's tax affairs.
You trust the judgment of a guy who had a years-long relationship with a Chinese spy.
Tax evasion.
Sick. America is creeping.
How creepy.
And that too. Okay, there. Soda Zero. Oh man, talk about a crappy job that working in Christmas. So obviously we'll have to come back through and cable manage a little bit of this shit, so it's not quite so messy. And then I don't know. I think we're gonna go. Since I got that so low, you know what? As long as this is, oh no, that'll work. Click, click, and click. And like I said, we'll have to come back and try and just manage the jungle sandwich that we got going on. Yeah. That is port pin. Port pin. This is the last of it. And it's just making sure shit's out the way and get a monitor, keyboard, and mouse hooked up. Test it.
Oh yeah.
Different. Effect. Oh. Yeah. I definitely have to do a little bit of cable management here because I don't want anything getting into that fan. That would be crisis. Crisis. I have no idea where the hell or what kind of.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as working in.
It's fairly accommodating.
Yeah, it's fairly accommodating. I think that's
Here, hold on. I'm just gonna grab that so it doesn't flip around and rip shit out on the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure. You know, I've trashed a couple motherboards, thank you.
Just a couple over the years. Serves me too.
Sir.
Sure.
We started with America's most reliable network, added 5G nationwide for millions of Americans.
Better lighting.
Better than
Ultra-wide
There we are. Put that up somewhere where it's not gonna.
Right, there's a
Slide.
spot right there where it tucks in pretty nice.
And as long as that's not too bulky, I think should drop that graphics card in, reboot this sucker, and we should be good. Now that they're like that, I can redo these. Trying to figure out if I want that black one on the outside. I think I'm just gonna unplug that for a second.
I'm not getting anything, but you know, voiceovers do the work.
Yeah. Armored in this shot. Armored in this shot. Lots of swearing, couldn't keep it. Was in this shot.
I can always just get overviews of what's going on, just like the finished product.
Oh yeah, we can shoot F tons of B-roll. Should we some choose to? Clip. And all that stuff's out the way.
And finally
In
fit that
theory.
double fan thing in there.
Yeah, the only thing that's left is really
Stick the fan in.
stick the freaking. Haha. Don't want that in there.
Look at that.
Don't need that. I clipped it off to get
the
some.
super cool thing.
Yes. The right way. Maybe.
The right way.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Need to find a couple of screw daddies to put in there. We can hold that shit in. Let's try using the Cool Kid black ones again. Let's see if they will fit for the PCIe slots. And then we can be like done. Plug in an 8-pin. Figure out any extra cable management that's going to be like this is going to cause a problem later.
What? Good. Then we've been doing our job.
That's right.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Hey,
let me suggest,
you got fans spinning around. And then stopped.
It just stopped?
And they stopped.
It just stopped.
And they rerouted again.
It just stopped.
Just stopped. Okay.
It's gonna do anything?
I know. Maybe not. Got power to the car. It's stopped. Shut down. Put it back up. You know what? It's on the back. In that one. Like a red knob. So you think it was just taking a second to think? Or do you think it's BIOS related where I gotta switch it to...
Oh.
Where is that?
Still signal.
Honey, I want to try switching it to...
well, yeah, because your power supply is not, it's not spinning. Oh, it is? Okay.
It is?
But you know what?
No.
I didn't change any sort of BIOS settings.
Yeah?
So I bet you if I switch this right now, other than it being super unhappy with me for doing something so stupid, and I plug it in here, I'm thinking it might...
It's so old that you had to actually tell BIOS to use discrete graphics.
I think so. Well, it got power, and it's not spinning anymore. It spun up for a second. It's got the blue light on.
All right.
One BIOS reconfig later. Well, I kind of failed to catch any successful boot up at the shop, but here's a little bit of gameplay for you.
Cool. There we go. Awesome. We got some shots of some gameplay and the finished Boxerino. Don't look like much, but it works.
So I'd just like to once again say thanks again to Paul and Peg over at ABCentra Computer for sponsoring the PC Clinic to build this. Thank you for the time, and you guys enjoy watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.